Frank,
Thinkers in politics.
I would love to know, based on, you've had a lot of time hearing people come to you and talking about why their programs are so important. And how long, let's see, what's your assessment of how well the arts community has done in making its case according to, in terms of having some depth of knowledge about how government really works, and or being able to make their case?
Extremely poor.
Okay. And do you find that you play in a role sometimes of needing to coach them or encourage them, since you are an advocate yourself?
Let me just give you an example.
Okay.
So I certainly don't do that on a citywide level. I work 4 days a week. But the Seattle Arts Commission is an example of a lot of work over the last few years of getting them to understand and take seriously their role of advocacy. It's just one of the responsibilities that was defined in the legislation that formed the Arts Commission. And the Arts Commission is not the office, it's the 16 advisors that are volunteers and they advise the Arts Office as well as the Council on Policy and other issues as well. And they've been really, I think, over the years, if you look back, in terms of since I've been there since 1998, they're not very good at taking a holistic approach to, one, keeping the legislators who have purview over the budget and their organization ultimately informed throughout the year, and two, giving them help when they need to be given help. They're not very good at that. So, but they're getting a lot better
You're
at
this,
this.
right? For my next commissioner meeting, I'm going to play this. I want to.
They're getting a lot better at it. And a lot of it has to do with kind of the practical matters that you were talking about. I mean, these are volunteers. They're all smart people. They're there for a variety of reasons as well. Sometimes they may be there just because they want to be there. They don't necessarily want to go beyond the meeting time. And their skill levels are different. I mean, it's a group of 16 individuals, so you can't expect them to all work as one unified body. But as different combinations of people come on over time, a lot of it is maybe some kismet or something. They tend to, at times, want to move on an issue. And I think we're at a time now when they're, especially with Vincent's leadership coming on within the office itself, there seems to be a lot of enthusiasm on the commission as to what needs to be done. They're recognizing what needs to be done, and they're willing to put the work into helping guide the office as well as advise both the mayor and the council on how to get there. So I'm excited about that. And that's a lot of that. I've been responsible for the council's appointments, and it's roughly a 50-50 split of appointments. And we're trying to get out of the political appointment kind of perspective as opposed to, like, oh, this person was involved in something years ago, let's put them on the Arts Commission. And more strategic in terms of people that are committed to civic arts, and they're also committed to putting a little extra time into communicating their passion to everyone who listens.
Which is, a unique position if you think about government. Do you want to put sort of the dog people on a commission that you then say, okay, keep us informed? And I mean, that's a great approach, and having the vision to say, we really want people who are not, at the state and federal levels, you see where it's typically sort of, oh, this person they like arts and they contribute to my campaigns, and we're going to put them on the state arts commission. This kind of approach that says, wow, we're going to really do this. The state of California, the head of the California Arts Council has always been appointed by the governor very ceremonially. Arnold, on his way out, changed that, and for the first time now, they're hiring a professional at the commission is actually responsible for hiring and placing a professional arts administrator into that job. They're down for $1 million and 3 or 4 staff members, but they want to start over.
Yeah. There were a couple more questions. Mayumi, did you have something to say? No. But I want to make sure Dana, and then also, sorry,
David. We went to the same program and we had the same thought.
There you go. You did. And to speak to that program, we've all taken a course in advocacy and civic understanding. So props to Kevin Mayfeld for the foresight. It's not a plan that for us.